My name is Ian and welcome to Planted. I'm on a mission to help you do more with plants. In this episode, we look at the iconic Perennial Peony. This is one of the few plants that stays planted in the garden 12 months a year, year-round. It doesn't get moved or lifted. It's very tough and hardy, and it's the Perennial Peony. A common observation about peonies is that they don't flower reliably. This can be traced back to overzealous planting, them being planted too deep, or them having an extra thick layer of mulch. Sunlight needs to get to that crown. In early spring, I carefully uncover the peony crown. You can see new shoots already established. Take your time not to in any way damage these shoots, as these are the shoots that will lead to a substantial crop of spectacular flowers. And then we've got the must-have peony. Peony are very slow to get going. I bought this as a bare root plant in the store that shall not be named. And this is 4 years old. Finally it got there. We've got about 20 buds. One of the key things is I like to stake it with wooden stakes, and you see I've got 3 here at different heights. And this is where the crown is. You want to make sure that these stakes are put in the ground away from that crown. Don't accidentally jam a stake through the middle. And that's got some nice soft garden twine keeping it together. And then I'll probably do another up here so it doesn't explode. Peonies come in all shapes and sizes. This is Peony Sarah Bernhardt. It's a classic double, widely available. And you have to stake it. Those flowers are very heavy, and if you don't, it'll just fall apart. So make sure you stake it in good time. And if you do, you'll be rewarded with this. If you want to grow peonies, one option open to you is to buy a bare root crown. This is a crown I dug up out of the yard to show you, but this is already putting out shoots. The bare root crowns you might find will be pre-packaged and much drier and smaller. The downside with bare root is that they take many, many years to establish. And there's also an issue that you don't know what color it is. You might bought it white and it turns out red. If you'd like something a little bit more advanced than the bare root method, you can go for a fully containerized plant. That is, you get a root ball with lots of roots and a well-established plant. Now this is a better way to shorten that flowering period. If you go with the bare root and wait 4 years, you'll get flowers. If you go with a fully potted plant, you can get plants with flower buds. And this brings me to a very good point. Do you buy it early season and get it in the ground so you can enjoy the flowers that year, or do you wait for the flowers to grow so that you know what color it is? Not unusual for these potted plants to have flower buds in their first or second year, and what you want to do is look out for lots of healthy shoots to give you an indication that that plant is something worth having. Something else to bear in mind, they should have a label. In bright sunshine, these labels do degrade, so don't rely on the label to indicate the color of the plant. It might be a different color, a different shade, something that you just do not want. So 2 choices, go bare root and take a gamble, or probably better still, wait for it to be in flower and then choose a color with confidence. Either way, happy planting.